So the latest buzz around DJI and Insta360 is raising some big questions and opening the door to new possibilities for cameras and drones. Let's break down the rumors, the real product launches, and what they mean for creators right now. First, we're going to start with one of the most persistent rumors in the photography world. Is DJI actually going to launch a full-frame mirrorless camera? For over a year, speculation has circled around online forums and rumor sites and even social media that's stoked by partly mysterious tweets from DJI itself. And some say that it would be a dramatic move, but does it really add up? So according to petapixel.com, the speculation has roots. It has a real place in reality. DJI has owned a majority stake in the iconic camera company Hasselblad since 2017, giving it direct access to some of the world's premier camera engineering and design talent. In practice, Hasselblad has become a DJI company, allowing DJI to draw on its legacy of building high-end, beautiful imaging devices like the X2D100C. Beyond that, DJI's track record in imaging isn't theoretical. It's practical, it's market tested. The Mavic series, for example, features Hasselblad engineered micro Four Thirds sensors. The Inspire 3 ships with a 44 megapixel full frame image sensor, both strong signals of DJI's expertise. Then there's the DJI Ronin 4D, which is a cinema gimbal camera that embraces full frame technology. It features a Zenmuse X9 6K camera gimbal. It's a purpose-built camera body with LiDAR autofocus. It crucially supports M, E, and L mount lenses, thanks to DJI joining the L mount alliance in 2022. I'm not gonna do the L mount alliance thing. I'm not even trying to pretend to do the thing that he does. And in popular releases like the Pocket 3 and the Osmo Action 5 Pro, it's clear that DJI already knows how to create imaging gear that works seamlessly with everything from high-end drones to specialized cinema cameras. So why are people skeptical? Well, first, entering the market wouldn't just demand a technical skill, it would take a massive investment and a willingness to go up against titans like Sony, Canon, Nikon, and Fuji. It also raises the question, why would DJI risk this when it's already dominating niches in imaging and makes solid profits from drones, gimbals, and its partnership with Hasselblad? In an industry where most brands can't afford to gamble, it's a big leap to imagine that DJI would take on a high-risk new production line. So that leaves us with a rumor that's persistent but unsubstantiated. And while the capability and expertise is there, concrete evidence of a DJI-branded full-frame mirrorless camera remains missing, with much of the noise coming from rumor cycles rather than company actions. If you got a take on this, I'm curious to hear whether you'd actually consider a DJI full frame. As someone who is a huge mountain bike enthusiast, seeing DJI getting into the mountain biking industry with their Avanox line, honestly, I'm up for anybody to disrupt any market that feels stagnant. Next, really quick, I want to talk about this video's sponsor, which is me. And unless I say otherwise, every video on this channel is backed by my photography business. YouTube ad revenue is nice, but it doesn't keep the lights on. I am a working professional photographer and videographer, and this is how I make a living. I specialize in portraits, events, weddings, and photo and video work for small businesses. Now, if you're in Las Vegas or Southern California and you need a professional to make you, your family, or your business look amazing, you can quickly book on my website. I offer free mini sessions as well as package and daily rates. Busy season's about to hit, so grab your spot before I am fully booked. Another update that we're seeing in the lens game, specifically for aerial cinematographers working with the DJI Inspire 3, Viltrox has announced a new lens that fills a very specific gap in the drone ecosystem, the AF 90mm f3.5 for the DL mount. Now this is Viltrox's very first lens specifically built for drone-mounted aerial photography and video work. The full-frame 90mm f3.5 comes exclusively in DJI's native DL mount, making it compatible with both the Ronin 4D and the high-end professional drones like the Inspire 3, which pairs with the Zenmuse X9 Air gimbal camera. The 90mm focal length gives users a strong mid-telephoto field of view, ideal for compressed landscape shots, and as Viltrox says, perfect for high-fidelity 8K aerial cinematography. At just 170 grams, it meets Inspire 3's needs for ultra-high maneuverability, vital in gimbal and drone work. This is where every gram counts. The lens itself measures 63 millimeters long with a maximum diameter of 65 millimeters and accepts 52 millimeter filters, featuring 5 ED and 4 HR glass elements. Now that's paired with a 9-blade aperture and a stepping autofocus motor, promising both quick and quiet operation. The lens can focus as close as 0.8 meters with a maximum magnification of approximately 11. So this expands the creative options available to aerial shooters on DJI platforms, filling a mid-telephoto role that wasn't previously covered by the DL lineup, which previously included the 18mm to the 75 and a 17 to 28. So what kind of shots would you be looking to get in a 90mm lens on a drone? Next, the big reveal from Insta360, the Antigravity drone brand and its upcoming first product that could redefine how creative aerial content is made. Insta360 has officially announced the Antigravity, a new drone brand incubated by Insta360 and in collaboration with third-party partners. The headline features are a sub 249 gram drone, onboard 360-degree camera with dual lens capture, and real-time data transmission, all packaged for creativity rather than complexity. According to their new website, antigravity.tech, the first anti-gravity drone will officially launch in August of 2025 and places immersive 8K flight at its core. The design philosophy is built around intuitive controls, no advanced piloting skills required. The drone is intended for everyone, families, travelers, and first-time drone flyers alike. Insta360's signature approach carries over, ensuring users can record everything in full 360 and then decide on the best shot later. That's thanks to their dual lens system. Community is also central to this project, as the new Anti-Gravity Hub program invites users to contribute ideas for future features and designs, with rewards for those who input leads to real product development. Safety is also baked in. Payload detection prevents unauthorized modifications for risky flying. But as the Insta360 team says, the heart of the anti-gravity design is the idea of immersive flight. Now, its lightweight ensures easier operation under drone regulations, while the 8K video captures next-generation quality for anyone, from beginners to pro creators. Now, I asked this in my previous video when we talked about the anti-gravity. Is this something that you're looking for? I am personally concerned about issues that we find traditionally with 360 cameras, where even though it is going to develop an 8K signal, for most things drone related, you're going to be punching into that signal pretty deep. Hope is that the quality is good. Real quick, I just want to say thank you to everyone who participated in my recent Instagram giveaway. I'm putting the gear list together now, and I'll be announcing the live video for the gear giveaway soon. We just hit 1,200 followers over on Instagram and 21,000 subscribers here on YouTube, and none of this happens without you. This giveaway window has closed, but I'll be running more promotions in the future, so keep an eye out. If you want to support my work, I'd appreciate a follow over on TikTok and Facebook, where I'm still trying to grow. Thanks again for all the help, and now back to the video. Now, with Insta360 teasing its new drone, DJI is clearly not sitting still. All eyes are on DJI as they prepare to unveil their first ever 360 camera, the Osmo 360. And it looks like excitement is starting to build thanks to early leaks that have surfaced before the official announcement, giving us rare close looks at what's coming. DJI's move signals a direct response to the competition from Insta360 and is a strong statement in a growing market for immersive content capture. Now, as these two brands prepare to go head-to-head, it's clear that we are witnessing a pivotal moment for drone and camera technology. Very curious to see where your bets land down in the comments. Now, on the Osmo 360, leaks have created quite a stir, as pricing information, specs, and even the anticipated release timeline are kind of part of the story. So with Insta360 teasing a new drone development and DJI clearly not sitting on its laurels, all eyes are on DJI to prepare and unveil their first ever 360 camera, as well as other items that we're expecting in the coming weeks and months. So next, let's go through a rundown of the rumored DJI hardware, including drones and cameras. It points to a major refresh across their lineup. So beyond the 360 camera, we've got 4 unreleased products that are making headlines: the DJI Neo 2, the Mini 5 Pro, the Avata 3, and the Osmo Action 6. One development that stands out is the Neo 2, which we've heard might have been pushed by just a little bit, as we have seen registrations from the FCC just a few days ago, which is a key sign that it might be nearing an official launch. The inclusion of the Action 6 and both the Mini 5 Pro and Avata 3 drones shows that DJI is covering a range of use cases, from action footage to lightweight portable flying platforms. Unfortunately, exact specifications and pricing for these devices are still under wraps in available sources, but FCC registration is a strong indicator that at least one model, the Neo 2, will arrive shortly. Though we are still expecting the Mini 5 Pro to be coming out at least in August or early September and beating that 12-month cycle, we're just not sure on some of these other products, whether they'll be in late summer or well into the fall season, or if they'll go as far as the kind of Techtober timeframe. But let me know down in the comments what it is that you're waiting and hoping. Another really kind of interesting story that I saw this week, it wasn't about a new device, but it was about kind of a creative idea. So, and I'm gonna try really hard not to butcher this person's name, but Soon Eskelinen recently modified a Miyama 7 II film camera by adding autofocus capability using the DJI Focus Pro on an 80mm lens. Now, they share their experience demonstrating the way that DJI's technology can breathe new life into beloved but otherwise manual film cameras. Now, this build highlights how accessory tools like the Focus Pro can inspire photographers and filmmakers to tackle classic workflows in new ways. Adaptation and experimentation like this show that high-end autofocus isn't just for modern digital systems. Creative solutions can even bridge the generations of camera technology. I've considered something very similar for my modern mirrorless cameras to be able to use my vintage Canon FD glass. But let me know down in the comments if you got a similar hack or DIY project that you're working on. So stepping back, what do all of these updates mean for the future of drones and imaging? With Insta360's Antigravity brand, we're seeing a real challenge to entrench players like DJI, not just chasing specs, but focusing on new user experiences and creativity. Meanwhile, third-party manufacturers like Viltrox are expanding the capabilities of platforms like the Inspire 3, proving that innovation isn't just about the bodies themselves. It's also about the glass and the tools that we as creators use to push new boundaries. DJI's standing as a leader in niche imaging and cinema tech remains strong, whether or not those full-frame rumors ever become a reality. I'm interested to see which of these developments spark the next big shift in the world of creative imaging. And as always, if you have thoughts, share them down below. And if you want to support what I'm doing here, consider becoming a channel member. It's $1. And if you're looking to book a photo or video session, all details are below, including my free mini sessions, along with gear and deal lists, including everything that I use here in the studio to make my videos. And those links do go to help the channel, but as always, the easiest way to support the channel is just to like and subscribe. Those are always free, and it goes a long way to helping me here. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one.